These guys are ridiculous. These guys are ridiculous.
Now, how about them damn Celtics?
And we are back with another episode of How About Them Celtics. Sam and I are here recording on Friday, November 24th. We just recorded our recap of the Celtics Magic game. So if you want to hear our full thoughts on that, go check it out.
Wish I was dead.
Wasn't a fun one. Celtics got blown out. Worst loss of the season. Didn't put up 100 points for the first time this year. Lost by 17. Again, if you want our full thoughts on that, go check it out. We went for 20 minutes. It was a not the best recap we've ever had to make.
We had a good recap. We talked about we just didn't have very much
not the
fun.
most fun. The most fun recap we've gotten to make here. But we're recording this a day earlier than we normally would. We usually record these on Saturday, but I'm going out tomorrow. I'm going to watch the Michigan-Ohio State game. You're watching it too, though, so we're both going to be watching that game. Rooting for different sides, I think, though. I think I'm rooting for Michigan. You're Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Ohio State out of spite because Mo Wagner killed the Celtics.
Okay, I can respect that. See, I'm a big Trey Burke fan from back in the day, so Michigan is still...
Trey Burke fucked me back in the day. So in 8th grade, we did like a bracket challenge.
Yeah.
And I was going to win.
Mm.
I had Kansas winning in 2013. Trey Burke and Michigan beat Kansas in the Final Four. And then once Kansas goes down, all I need is for Michigan to go on and win. And I would have won.
Yeah.
And they lose.
Who'd
so
they
he
lose
fucked me. Louisville. It's actually Mickey Mouse erased because of that rat patina.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. We should do a challenge this summer.
Celtics.
We should do a challenge this summer. Is there something Sam can't find a way to hate? I think that would be a good segment. We should do a show on that.
Well, that's like a true anecdote. Like
I know
that really happened to me.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying it's incredible. I just randomly Trey Burke, you're like, fuck that guy. Just out of pocket. You know what? One thing Sam can never hate, however, is Inpopnito. So we're gonna pick the Inpopnito winner.
Unless they make me
right
fat.
here,
but
right now.
To show you how little I hate Inpopnito.
You talk while I put them in the wheel because I did forget to put them in the wheel. So you
right here,
a little bit here.
Jack and I were sent 10 Inpopnito bags apiece. Now, as you can see right here, I have 3 empty ones that I have polished off within the last 24 hours. So this product is no joke. It's excellent, and you definitely want to be the wheel winner because if you are, $10 to you on the website, and you can buy a bag for yourself for free with that $10. And then obviously you can shop more if you'd like.
I also
great gift for the holidays. People do the little popcorn bins for Christmas. Look no further. Some of the greatest popcorn you could ever put in a bin.
Get you some Inpopnito. I will say the best comment we got on the last podcast was Joey Spatula commenting, I just yelled fuck so loud. My wife was concerned.
The spin where he almost won.
Yeah, I'll throw it in here. Let me mark it down.
Who's gonna be the winner?
Oh, Dakota Wilkins. Shout out Dakota. Joey Spatula is gonna watch this and see just how
that's a heartbreaking defeat for Joey Spatulas. Like that's whip your phone.
We'll throw it back. Joey Spatulas was one wheel away or one like slot away from winning, and he just commented, I just matter. Fuck.
He scared his wife out of a rage of not winning the popcorn. So I don't know if we got a Joey Spatula redemption. We do have a Joey Spatula redemption.
Let's see
on this wheel.
If Joey can get some redemption here.
If he wins, then this is Mickey Mouse fake. He cannot win this time. We have to actively root against Joey Spatula, actually, because if he wins, it looks like we rig it.
I know. But you see the wheel, 9 entries this week. Let's see who's winning some Inpopnito.
This podcast.
Who's it gonna be? Yeah, Joey Spatula. We did not rig this. You saw the spin right there.
Whoa. Wait.
This is gonna be like the part of my take lottery ball controversy they have going on right now.
Oh my dude. It was so close to Joey not winning too. Like it was like, look at this. Ready?
Yeah, I was kind of rooting against him.
Look at it. Look at this. I'm sorry, Michael. Michael's another constant entry. So
yeah,
Michael,
one of the goats.
Oh man, Joey though.
See if I can find Joey.
We'll get in contact with you. I mean, it's easy. I'll DM you. You've sent me some DMs before, but What a redemption arc. What a pod, right? Like what a great way to kick off the pod. You saw it. We do it live every time. We make sure not to rig it. We do it live. So we get you in there for the
My favorite thing about doing the wheel is after it's done and way before the pod is up, just going in the YouTube comments and going, guess what, buddy, to the winner.
Joey will get the message this time. All right. Let's start with some in-season tournament updates because it is now relevant for the Celtics. So with the Celtics loss to the Orlando Magic on Friday, which is now a couple days ago as you guys are listening to this, they fell to second in their group in the in-season tournament. The Magic and the Celtics, the Magic are 3-1. The Celtics are 2-1. And because the Celtics lost by 17, they now have a net 0-point differential. So the only ways the Celtics can advance, obviously, are by winning the group or the wild card. To win the group, the Celtics need some things to happen now. In order for the Celtics to win the group, they need to beat the Bulls in their fourth and final game by at least 23 points. And they need the Nets to beat the Raptors, because the way this works is if it is a two-way tie atop the group, so if let's say the Celtics win by 23 or however many, and the Nets lose, that would mean the Nets are 2-2. The Celtics and Magic are both 3-1. However, since it's a two-way tie, it goes to whoever won in the group play. And since the Magic beat the Celtics, the Magic would advance. However, if the Nets win, they are 3-1, and the Celtics win, they are 3-1, and the Magic are 3-1. Since it's a three-way tie, it would automatically go to point differential. And at that point, since the Magic finished the group play with a plus 22 point differential, the Celtics will have needed to beat the Bulls by at least 23. So if the Nets lose, the Celtics can't advance by way of winning the group. If the Nets win and the Celtics don't win by 23, the Celtics do not win the group. They still have a chance in the wild card, but they still have a chance to win the group. They just need two very specific things to happen, and that is that. And Sam and I would appreciate if they did that, because that'd make our lives more fun.
Taking a look at the standings, Celtics essentially have some good news. Here's some good news. So this is the wild card, what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have it up on the screen.
Above the Celtics in the wild card race is Miami, who has 2 games yet to play. One, as we're recording this, will be tonight. So by the time you listen, you'll know if they won or not.
Yeah.
You have Brooklyn, who directly impacts Boston's ability to win the group. So if the Nets lose and the Celtics have no other way to advance other than making it through the wild card, the Nets will have dropped below them. Cleveland, who is one team I really don't, let's see, they have Atlanta in the last game. So I really don't know exactly what's going to happen there. But there's Milwaukee and there's Miami. One of those teams has to lose because they play each other in the last game of their group. So you're going to get some help. It's not out of the question or out of the realm of possibility the Celtics will still move on, but they've essentially made a mockery of themselves. Tell me if you've heard that one before.
I think
Celtics before the season. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the most important thing, while it is possible for them to, the Nets need to win too, the most important thing now for everything is to blow out the Bulls in the next game. Because even if they finish 3-1, the Nets, the Cavs, and the Heat still have a chance to finish 3-1. And all of them have a significant point differential advantage in their overall here. So the Celtics need to stomp the Bulls. They need a 51-point win like the Pacers game if they want a chance. So that's the most important thing. All right, go ahead.
So, how great would a 51-point win be? I could use a 51-point win. So before the season, the Celtics were, given their group, as was the rest of the NBA, and the Celtics got the most Mickey Mouse group of all the groups. It was the easiest group, and now the Celtics, after losing one game to Orlando, are in position where they may not win the group. They may wind up not advancing in the tournament at all. The Celtics entered this tournament as the odds-on favorite to win the tournament. And because they decided to play like absolute asshats for the second half in Orlando, that is all a wash. It's up in the air. You don't know what's going to happen. Tuesday is going to be a big day. Tune in. Watch the stupid courts.
I agree. first of all, like first and foremost, Celtics should have won this group.
Mickey Mouse group.
Sure. In hindsight, is the Lakers group worse? Because the Magic are a lot better than people expected, and all of the teams in the Lakers group are a lot worse than people expected.
It might be Mickey Mouse too. That would be very on brand for the Lakers and LeBron.
Because the Suns have been dealing with injuries all year, so they haven't been healthy.
That
The
was Mickey Mouse for sure.
Jazz stink.
Yeah,
they do. Blazers stink. Grizzlies stink.
Blazers stink out loud, and Grizzlies
so
unexpected stink.
So, again, this is not an excuse for the Celtics, right? Like saying, "Oh, their group's worse," doesn't fucking matter. When your group be better. That said, in hindsight, Magic very good team. So this is two very good teams, and also, I mean, but the Nets, Bulls, Raptors kind of stink. Nets okay, but Bulls and Raptors stink. Anyways, just a little Lakers hate early in the pod. Why not? You never can get enough.
4-0 for the Lakers for sure.
Exactly. Do you see their point differential?
What'd you say?
You see the Lakers point differential?
What is it?
Plus 74.
Celtics would have at least plus 75.
For what? In that group?
If they were in that group.
Yeah, agree.
At least.
Agree. All right. Next Celtics thing we're talking about here is injuries. Not a fun thing. Another not fun thing because they've started to sort of like New England Baptist Hospital is getting some publicity lately.
I hate New England Baptist Hospital. I hate New England Baptist Hospital so much. You know how the amount of people that they may have saved, they have created in pain for me. Like the scale is balanced for the amount of hardship they've caused millions of Celtics fans. Sure, they've probably saved some lives, but you really have to be a scumbag to advertise and really capitalize on the injuries of others. That's what I would say. Wouldn't you agree? I must not speak.
I do not wish to speak. I'd be in big trouble.
Get ready for the NFL season with incredible offers from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets. Guaranteed. That's guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Now is the best time to join FanDuel. It absolutely is. The app is easy to use, and you can be on everything from spreads to player props and more. So visit FanDuel.com/Boston. Kick off the NFL season with an offer you won't want to miss. FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
Jaylen Brown was hurt briefly because he slipped on the in-season tournament court. By the way, more slippage today. In-season tournament court's out. Fuck off. Drew Holiday missed today's game today's we're recording this. Missed the Magic game with a sprained ankle. Kristaps Porzingis was out midway through the game because he tweaked his leg running on the court. Obviously, Kristaps is injury prone. Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, not always so much. Is there any level of also update on Kristaps Porzingis just because this is a podcast and we do that? Gary Washburn of the Globe said Kristaps Porzingis tells the Globe that he'll have an MRI on his left calf tomorrow, which again is yesterday as you're listening to this. So apologies, we don't have the latest update for you because we were recording a day early. But he says he doesn't think the injury is too serious. Said he felt a tweak running the floor, did not slip. My question to you. Any worries on the injury front for the Celtics now that we've seen the little nicks start to pop up? Or do you think this is just injuries happen throughout the course of the season? It's still okay.
So I'd say I definitely have some worry. It's always worrisome when they're injured versus not injured. It's also worrisome when you see the Celtics have to play with injuries or without guys because they're injured and they look like a team of toddlers trying to score on the Magic and stop the Magic. So my level of concern comes from I don't trust them to win games with just Tatum and Brown. I think they need Holiday and Porzingis to be a successful team, and Derek White too.
Mm-hmm.
But
yes,
injury concern as of Friday at 5:52, a 2.
Okay, yeah, good. I agree.
And he walked off the floor in his own power. I don't think it's great that he came out the game and didn't come back.
I also think if there's ever a time to be cautious, now is the time. So you
maybe not
play it safe.
Crucial in
sure, maybe not an in-season tournament, but in terms of timing of the year, everyone knows what the Celtics are playing for. If you can take Porzingis out of a game at halftime of a November 24th game, regardless of the in-season tournament, to preserve him, you do it. If you can rest Drew Holiday, if he's even feeling a little bit off and there's a risk that he could tweak it further, you do it, right? So I'm not overly worried about either of those injuries. I'm not worried about Tatum or Brown. I'm going to knock on wood here real quick. However, it just feels
Brown
like
might have CTE second half.
Okay. I'm not too worried. I think they're just being overly cautious with their guys because they know some guys have dealt with injuries in the past. But it's just something to note at this point because
I'm bummed because Jalen played a great game on Wednesday, and I was so excited when he came out and played really great in the first quarter.
Played a great first half,
and it was just a really rough second half. So
yeah, I don't blame him completely.
Label on him.
I don't blame him completely because it did feel like he had to press a little bit because the rest of the offense was just ass and didn't do anything. However, it was bad.
I thought about you when I was watching the game and I saw Jalen, like the Celtics would be kind of reeling. And then Jalen would be like, it's Jalen time. And he would try and drive into the paint with like 5 people in front of him. And I was like, oh, this is why Jack like wrote that article being all mean to Jalen.
I'm not doing it out of spite, people. I watch the games. I
see Jalen do like a hard crossover and I'm like, wait. I really don't want to see a turnover. Please stop. All right.
The one for me was
he was really rough around the rim today, which usually doesn't happen for him.
The one for me that did it was there was like 8 minutes left in the game. They just got a turnover. They cut it down to like 11 points, and he just pulled up from 3 in transition. I was like, damn.
Play the Seinfeld video. The fuck you doing, you little piece of shit?
Bum, 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 bum. But injuries, anyways, I'm still okay. Next thing I have is, speaking of somebody who's injured, I want to start a dialogue here. Listen,
I've been saying this, dog.
You were saying this, and fine. We're gonna start a dialogue because we just did a video on Kristaps Porzingis's aggressiveness. His aggressiveness. You guys seem to like it. You watched the video. We got some nice comments saying we should do more film stuff. We're gonna react to stuff more. I think we enjoy those videos just as much. It feels like they should start playing through Porzingis even more than they already are. I don't know what his usage percentage or all those advanced stats is off the top of the head. What I do know is Exactly. What I do know is I'm going to pull up a couple clips from the Orlando game, particularly his 2 assists, because you look at these 2 assists and the first thing that should jump to your head is, wow, the Celtics should probably play through this guy more. He should probably be in almost every single action that's ever on the court because he is a walking mismatch because of how much talent is around him. Watch this play. Tatum, pretty aggressive, solid defense by a smaller defender here, right? Flex the arm a little, sets a screen, has to get it to him. Look at that pass. Look how quick this is. Splits 2 defenders. Here you go, Tatum. Dunk. Easy. I tweeted about this. I said tweet pass. Somebody, Tatum did get a tech.
And the NBA and this guy on Twitter, Max, tweeted this. I retweeted him. They really want these guys to break their neck because they do not like them bracing for safety on the hang on the rim. Like, what do you want him to do? You want him to let go and do a backflip?
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm taking away from Kristaps praise, but
somebody replied to this with hold up, I have to pull it up for the full effect.
Pull it up.
To see my this was someone's response to me tweeting about how cool this was and how much it was to see.
I'm literally a bounce pass.
Which in his defense, it is literally a bounce pass, but he split 2 defenders here. It was nice. It was a nice read. And again, Celtics should play through more. Celtics second assist, or Kristaps second assist, I should say. Sets a screen for Derek White, top of the key. Finds Kristaps Porzingis at the top. Jaylen Brown fakes the handoff, finds him inside. Beautiful pass. Nice Jaylen dunk. Kristaps Porzingis is a great passer. And not only that, he is tall enough where he can make passes up high. He is skilled enough to make them down low. He can see around guys. He can make the reads. He sets a screen, and you have to account for his 3-point shooting. He's great cutting and being aggressive around the rim. We just did a video on it. His skill set is so unique and transforms this Celtics offense so much that it is almost always a bad idea to just have him doing nothing, right? Like, he's too good for him just to be off the ball all the time. Like, again, I don't know what his usage percentage is. I'll look now while you're talking and then we'll wrap back around. But like, it just feels like the Celtics should go to him more in the role where he has the ball in his hands, making those reads. He's not Jokic, but they should play him like Jokic for larger portions of the game than they currently do.
Yeah, you beat me to it. I'm so pissed. Like that was like
I'm
your
sorry.
last two sentences of what you said.
I'm sorry.
It feels like I was like in a draft and I got sniped on what pick I was going to take.
I took Porzingis.
Yeah, it happened in real life. It was horrible. But I was literally going to say, yeah, this must be what it's like to have Jokic on your team. Just diamond guys up out of that fake handoff, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. It is truly OP, overpowered, if you are really good at that. Porzingis has been far better than I think anybody expected him to be coming into the season. I thought we thought he would be good, but we didn't think he would be like, maybe they should do everything through him good. And I see the vision. I see how you can make things easier on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum by just having them run around instead of having to create shots. Why do that? Just have them play wide receiver and beat the defender without the ball. Porzingis is just and also by having him set guys up. Now, it's not the only thing they should ever do, but by making it a larger part of your offense, you're creating more of those times where the defense has to make a decision. They're like, do we send two at him? Yes or no? And if they do, someone's open. Who's it going to be? Who's getting the free shot? That should be as simple as it comes, and it should be a staple of their late game offense, whether it's him or Jason Tatum. Why can't Jason Tatum do the fake handoff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I agree with you. Kristaps' usage percentage, I was looking it up. It's at 22%. For context, other 22% usage rate guys. And this is filtered by at least 200 minutes played this season, at least 10 games played. Bobby Portis, Mo Wagner, Ben Mathurin, Michael Porter Jr., Devin Vassell. And there's some good players like Devin Vassell, like Shaedon Sharp's around there. Vucevic is around there. However, he's third on the Celtics behind Tatum and Brown, obviously. Tatum, his usage percentage is at, if the page stops glitching, I believe he's above 30 right now. He's at 28.9. Brown's at 27.9. Then a huge dip off to 22 at Porzingis. And then the rest of the starters are 17.6, 17.5 for Holiday, White, progressively, respectively. But feels like Kristaps' usage percentage should be a lot closer to Jalen's than it should the next guy. That's not where it's at right now. Kristaps is too good. And again, Jalen and Jason are the best players. It is what it is. Impact, Kristaps up here. Like his impact on the Celtics offense is so good. I want to see on-off numbers for the Celtics, and I'll let you talk again, and I can look. But I bet you money that the on-off numbers for sorry,
I have the talking stick.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go back to you, and I'm gonna look this up.
No, I wanted you to make your point. I thought the wording was
I know. That the Celtics offense with Kristaps on-off the court, I bet his on-off numbers are closer to Tatum's than Brown's. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Tatum's,
I don't think that's outrageous, especially after watching them play Orlando. Once he went out of the game, they had nothing. They were lost out there, dude. They needed their rescue guide dog.
And I don't think that should I don't think that should be lost in translation too. Like there's no excuse for the way the Celtics ended that Magic game, but you could see the difference in offense with and without Kristaps on the floor. Like they were lost. They had nothing. And again, not an excuse. They need to be better with him and not out there because they have the talent to be. But like you can pretty clearly see how impactful Kristaps Porzingis is on this team's offense.
Yeah, it's true. He's awesome. He does everything. He can play. He can make decisions from the high post. He can make threes. He can create out of the post, and he does super cool dunks.
Super cool dunks, dude.
I do wish he was a bit more physical on the defensive glass because even before he went out of the game, they were struggling to limit Orlando to just one shot. Mm-hmm. But if that's the one flaw, fine. But I mean, that is a tough flaw to have. I mean, I hate watching offensive rebounds.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. Hopefully I don't look stupid here. With Kristaps on the court,
I hate stats.
Celtics offensive rating is 116. Without him, it's 114 too. So there is a significant gap here. Celtics offense with Jaylen Brown on the court is a 114.6. Without him, it's a 116.9. So the Celtics offense is better with Jaylen Brown off the court, and it's worse with Kristaps on off the court. this isn't a knock on Jaylen Brown. I don't want it to turn into that because a lot of that is Jason Tatum is not equipped to run the starless lineups, and he's been doing that a decent amount and hasn't gone well. So I think that's where a lot of the stats come from.
Jaylen
However,
Brown is not equipped, right?
Yeah, that's what
you
I'm saying.
said Tatum.
Jaylen Brown is not equipped, is what
Just
I
wanted
meant. But yeah, dude, it's such a different team. With Kristaps on the court. Sorry, I'm trying to look at another stat here, and
stats are the
fucking
absolute
that's
worst
crazy.
thing ever because you got lucky that time, but sometimes you think you have something, and they're like, actually, you're a fucking moron. You got rocks for brains, buddy.
Yeah, man. No, Kristaps, he's been a game changer this year. I mean, we talked about it before the season. We were like, he's going to completely change the way the Celtics play offense. And guess what he's done? He's completely changed the way the Celtics can play offense, but they should do it more. So,
was it you that said they miss Drew Holiday a lot today on the glass?
not in the glass, but in the physicality center, which I guess you can translate it to that.
Yeah. I forget who I saw say that, but they're right. So shout out to them.
It was me. I said it when we just recorded. I said Drew Holiday. I said the Celtics got beat on physicality, and Drew Holiday brings a lot of that by guarding the bigs.
No, I know you said that, but I do think somebody actually like tweeted
the rebounding.
Like, the rebounding directly would have been something he would have helped, which is fast.
Sure, I can.
Like when I saw Drew Holiday's ankle was hurting him, I did not think shit. They're not getting any rebounds today, but it might actually be a little bit of a correlation.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Celtics just got fucking killed by the Magic. We can call it space. They got murdered. Anyways, to wrap this, play through Kristaps more. That is our decree. That is what we're going with.
Turns out to be up for the season. Tank. Back to the Grizzlies point.
Shit. Wait. Next thing we have is Kevin Garnett, Celtics legend, talking about the current state of the NBA. Now, not in a way you might think. He defended the current NBA. I believe this was on, I'm not sure if this was on his podcast.
KG certified, I think.
Yes, KG. The problem, I think.
Telling an ESPN person. I don't know. He said it.
Yes, KG said this. The problem, I think, with today is that we are so caught up on the yesteryear of the culture and the history that built the league that, bro, we're missing out on the greatness that's right in front of us. LeBron James is 30 effing years old doing something we ain't even seen. We got a whole 7'6" Frenchman in the goddamn league. He is a rookie looking like year 2-3 player, looking like he's a guard. He nutmegged a guard. Listen, Wilt Chamberlain is rolling over in his grave right now if we told him that a 6'10" playing center jumps this high and is the blah, blah, blah. And I mean, this is something that I talk about a lot on Twitter, on this podcast in general. Like, I cannot fucking stand that. Well, back in this day, like I saw someone today, I posted the injury of the Kristaps Porzingis, getting hurt. He just goes, this dude wouldn't fucking survive in the 90s. I'm like,
he wouldn't, dude. He'd be fucked.
I was like, bro, he tweaked his leg running. Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like the olden crowd that's like, oh, this. Well, guess what? Go watch fucking replays then. Don't watch. Like, if you're just gonna complain, fuck off. That's one of my biggest pet peeves in the league. And so I agree with KG. Shout out.
KG is always a treat. I love KG.
I love KG. What a beast.
I think the league's fine. I wish there was more diversity in the way the game was played, though. But in terms of the talent in the league, you really can't argue with it. Like, I don't really hate on the levels of talent. I'm actually excited for expansion. I think the amount of sheer stars in this league and players that can contribute is too high on a lot of teams. And it makes it so expansion is actually going to like really, really help the league because you're going to see even more players become like respected household names. But I don't know, man. I don't like how everyone just does like the 3-point thing now. It's boring. Like it's boring, but it's not. Like I'm always going to like basketball. But if you watch like, and maybe this will come back with expansion because they won't be able to just like pick and choose what guys they want because there's going to be more teams going after guys. Like there's going to be less talent available, pretty much is the whole point of expansion. But like if you go and watch a game from like go on the NBA's YouTube, they have like the whole LeBron Heat debut when they played the Celtics in 2010 in the fall, and the game is just way different. And all of these different type of players were able to have roles within the game, and that just doesn't really happen today. because it's just like you're either the star or you're a sit in the corner and shoot threes guy like it's 2K. Now, listen, it's not terrible. Like, I'm not saying like this league sucks and nobody should watch it. No, but I think it was like almost more fun because you'd have like, I don't know. For example, Kendrick Perkins was like a long-time starter in the NBA. If he was coming up today, he wouldn't have even got a chance because he can't shoot threes. Now, if he grew up today, he'd probably have to learn differently, which is like a whole nother discussion. But just like in a vacuum, the diversity in play styles just does not exist, which makes it a bit flat. But in terms of talent, the reason why the league is able to just kind of nullify all of those diverse play styles because there are guys like Wemby and Chet that are just freaks and they're talented and they're skilled. So there's good sides to all of it, but I don't know.
I know what you mean. Like, I understand it, but I also just think that's a matter of the league naturally
it evolves.
Evolves, but it also like it. I don't want to like say it's all analytics, but like the league
analytics suck, so you better watch your tone.
Well, it's just like the league emphasizes what will get them the most efficient scoring and the most efficient defense.
Yeah.
And so people who can shoot threes, I mean, now this is bold. 3 is worth more than 2. So like they're just naturally gonna like find ways. They're just
I have a whole vendetta where I'm like, listen, yes, it's worth more than 2, but if you're making less of them, you're creating more chances for the other team to get out and run, and you have more. Essentially, is you have more misses.
Sure, but you're also
even though
giving
now
yourself
now that's not necessarily like the truest thing ever. Like they're becoming so good at shooting threes where it's kind of just making that not even matter as much.
And also, I would argue you have a better chance to grab offensive rebounds on 3s than 2s.
The bounces are more random.
Exactly. So I think that accounts to you. Anyway, regardless,
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. I hate people, and I understand yours isn't a complaint. It's just, it would be cool to see this, blah, blah, blah. The people who complain and bitch, just stop fucking watching. Like, that annoys me. So shout out KG.
Back in my day.
I will say it's also great for former players like KG to support the way the league is changing and like build up players rather than just come to be
true.
Like,
they're always fucking hating. Like all these guys are like, this guy sucks. Back in my day, he wouldn't have lasted. It's like, well, back like if you were in today's day, you wouldn't even be in the league because you can't shoot.
That's what I'm saying. So it's good to see KG shouting out.
Like remember when like a big guy could shoot threes? It was almost like a circus trick. It was like, oh, look at this.
Literally, yeah.
Now it's just like, oh, he can't shoot threes.
No, yeah, I agree. Shout out KG, and we can move on to check in with our emails here. I believe we have a few from RJ. Shocker. Shout out. Sorry, I got the hiccup. Shout out RJ. It's what I was trying to say. So let's jump in here. I'll throw the Inpopnito colors on the screen. Shout out Inpopnito. If you'd like to get yourself some popcorn, comment what's popping on the video and get yourself some a spot on the wheel, chance to win. But what's popping? This is from 2 days ago. RJ saying, what's popping? Celtics never trail and win. Evening, guys. Easier to write a piece after a 3-point win than a 3-point loss. I was audio only tonight, thanks to it being our national game, but some observations from the airwaves. This is about the Bucks game. Jaylen Brown played like an all-pro guard tonight with his 8 assists and only 1 turnover, and the Celtics needed it. The bench one boys stepped up with Al, Sam, and Peyton scoring double figures, and with Al being number 2 in assists with 6. Sam Hauser, dunk champ, it's coming. Sean Grandy was partnered with Abby Chim tonight and sucked less. Abby still got sideline timing, but she's getting better. On the video replay front, how much was Brook Lopez pulling out his Bill Laimbeer impersonation tonight? A lot.
Him and Mo Wagner, just to tie it into the recent game.
Annoying. And how badly was Kristaps screwed on the sequence that got him a technical? The sequence just felt like there was a lot of players complaining in a short span, and he just got the bad end of the stick. Like he was complaining, but it felt like everyone was, and the refs just were just fed up enough at the point he was yelling. A lot of techs in the Magic game too. They were fucking handing them out. Lame.
Thanksgiving.
Lame. Thanksgiving. A little love to the lobster lads of the Maine Celtics. I love lobster lads. That's fire. Taking down the Greensboro Storm tonight, 105-102. JD Davison had 39 points and 8 assists. Nathan Knight had 6 points and 8 rebounds, while Nemish Keita put up 12 points, 5 boards, 4 blocks. Jordan Walsh had a rough shooting tonight with 5 points, 2 of 10 overall, but he contributed 7 rebounds. Enjoy your turkey days, even if Sam is counting the calories and the side dishes. Be well, RJ.
Did count calories yesterday, but we didn't do anything crazy. Also,
Did you at Thanksgiving?
like most of the stuff on Thanksgiving is relatively healthy. Like you're literally eating turkey, which has nothing to it, and then vegetables.
Sure, I suppose to a degree.
Well, maybe not stuffing. I don't know. I don't know about stuffing. From what you've described it as, might not be very healthy.
Stuffing's great. It's great. It's just bread. It's
I
good.
think the Maine Celtics should change their name to the Lobster Lads. Actually,
I
think
Lobster
that
Lads.
is literally a better name than what they have.
It's good. It should be the fucking Red Claws again. Anyways,
Just no, like literally, if they were the Lobster Lads of Maine, that would be a fire basketball team.
I agree. What's poppin'? Some Turkey Day truth. This was 3 a.m. this morning. Shout out RJ. This is on Thanksgiving. Evening, gents. I hope you enjoyed tryptophan with your families. I watched the Milwaukee game tonight, and if this game doesn't shut up the Jalen haters, nothing will.
Oh no.
His ease with the ball and the fun he was having getting his teammates involved was really a joy to watch. As much as everyone lost their minds at the Sam Hauser dunk, the draw dropper to me was the give and go alley-oop he and KP executed at the 4:21 mark in the second quarter. Agree. We've watched that play a million times now. This easy flow of the entire play brought back memories of first year Burden and Archibald playing together. That's some high praise. For the past 2 years, I've been saying that Brown's development path has followed Paul Pierce's, and that the next big hurdle will be learning to pass more efficiently rather than force his way through a double or triple team. We saw evidence of the new look Brown against the Bucks. The only time he reached into his bag was one shot in the third quarter, and that was because the shot clock was winding down, and he was only covered by Marjon Beauchamp. The rest of his offense was on clean look threes, dunks, and lay-ins. I'm looking forward to the Orlando game Friday morning. Think it could be a lot of fun. Well, sorry, RJ. We
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Yeah, sorry. and just because why not? Let's have a little joy in our life again, shall we? Let's Jalen Brown alley-oop. Yeah.
It'll be
for audio listeners,
and we're watching this.
I'm actually going to link this on my dashboard so we can pull this up every once in a while. But for audio listeners, just so you can enjoy it too. Kristaps ball, Jalen Brown running to the hoop, alley-oop, Kristaps dunk. Yeah. And then we can't forget about this. We can't forget about Kristaps just. Ooh, Kristaps is hype. Anyway, sorry to get derailed, but if the clip's there, you got to watch.
I did have a point I wanted to make. I don't remember what it was.
Sorry, I got distracted.
What was that last email about?
Some Turkey Day truth. Brown's development following Paul Pierce. Brown improved as a playmaker.
No, it was just like a quick. If that game put tape over their mouths and today ripped it off the Jalen haters' mouths, they're back.
Yeah, unfortunately so.
Sorry, man. That lame.
No. What's poppin'? Give and go. This is from an hour ago. This was right after the Orlando game. Hey guys, something a little different today. Stream of consciousness style for you. First quarter, Jalen has missed her first quarter with 12 points. Great start. C's forcing turnovers. This is just like a recap of the game. This will be funny. C's are forcing turnovers. Nice reversal. Still rough on the offensive boards. Looks like the Caucasus Mountains double bigs of Cornette and Kristaps. That's fire. How is the Celtics shooting 79% from the line? Looks so shaky. Yeah. Second quarter, C's are better with Pritchard initiating offense than Tatum. I don't know if the Magic's defense pressure, but Pritchard's handles better. Green Cornette day? ? Brown 12, Cornette 8, D White 6 after 16 minutes. We should have known that when Tatum wasn't scoring early, it was going to be bad. I hate these whammo slip and slides. Courts agree. Definitely a Green Cornette day. 10, 2, and 2 blocks at the half. Magic are committing to defending the three-point line and higher to stop the Celtics. Drew Carter continues not to suck. This is high praise. Drew Carter's been good. Enjoying him this season. He made a Always Sunny reference today. It was great.
He did. Scal, that moron, had no idea what he was talking about.
Third quarter.
You don't even have to watch the show to know what he's talking about. It's
I know.
like like one of the most popular memes like ever.
I know, dude. Third quarter, roommate basketball with KP and JB. Then the Celtics pissed away a 12-point lead in 2 minutes. Magic didn't take place off. C's kind of did. Exactly when does Missoula call a timeout? 10 points allowed, 17 points straight. At some point, you got to get the guys in and have them try something different. I understand, but then he did, and then it didn't work. So I don't subscribe to the Missoula's fault theory, and I know that's not what you're doing here, RJ. But yeah, the Wagner brothers are the world's tallest Danny Ainge impersonators that are so punchably annoying. Speaking of annoying, JB is 2 for 6 on his free throws today. Yuck. Fourth quarter, Celtics are behind on 3-point shooting, free throw shooting, and rebounding. Fix one of those, Celtics win. Brissett bricks his free throws, and after JB goes 0 for 2, hack a Celtic. So that's when you call the timeout, trailing by 11. Good to know. Again, it's not Missoula's fault, in my opinion. Tatum missed at 7:02 is what I'm calling it for Orlando. Final thoughts. I wonder what this game looks like if the Celtics applied the press when they were up by 12 instead of when they were trailing by 12. This isn't sour grapes. We've talked about the Celtics being able to kick a team when they're down. I'd like to see it in action. Hell, Coach Missoula talked about his curveball. He needs to remember that you can use it as a strikeout pitch too. Sure. Time for a late lunch. Be well, RJ. Yeah, that's sort of the real-time reaction of how the game went. that was a good breakdown.
Wow.
Any thoughts?
It's like he had the script to the show.
Yeah. Why is high post passing such an infrequent item? We're on the same blank.
Yeah.
A quick addendum. 2 plays, the KP to Brown pass at the start of the third, and then Cornette hitting Hauser in the backdoor. That was great, too. We should watch that at the high post in the fourth. Both, yes. Both were effective against a team like Orlando that likes to play up on 3-point shooters. Why don't the Celtics build it into their offense more? That's all. Agree.
They're not threes.
I mean, this is we literally talked about this, right? This is our whole play out of Porzingis.
Yeah, we were like, dude, Porzingis should play like Jokic.
Agree. He should.
European
he
white
play
guy.
like
They
Jokic.
should play the same.
But we can watch this. We can watch the Cornette assist too, just because I got it up quickly. Another great example of how the Celtics could play out of Porzingis, and I mean in this case Luke. But Joe Ingles so worried about Hauser at the 3-point line. Hauser's able to cut back door. Cornette finds him on a nice pass. Like watch Hauser
for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, it took him a while. Scoring's hard, Sam.
I mean, look how easy. I mean,
I know.
Easy.
Sam Hauser, watch the fake though. Like Ingles is so worried about him coming up to shoot a 3 that it's just one fake and he's gone for a dunk. And great pass by Cornette. Yeah, it's good offense, right? I mean, just couldn't do that more often, unfortunately. Yeah. Thank you, RJ. Thank you to the emails, and we will move on to the NBA portion of the show. Checking in around the league. We'll do our standings check-in as per usual. Let me pull up our standings because I know RJ has been doing some updating just to see. And then we can also look at, who's on win streaks, who's on losing streaks, et cetera, et cetera.
The standings will you pull up the sheet? How about that?
Because that's always fun. So updated NBA standing sheets. Sam and I still on track in the Eastern Conference. Right now, Orlando jumped Philly with this win. In the standings. Philly is colder after their hot start. Miami is soaring up the standings. Sam and I both pegged the top 10 teams in the league pretty easily. The only ones getting us right now, or I should say the top 12 or so, the only things getting us right now is Brooklyn is slowly falling down the standings. And we had them in the top 10.
Which does not bode well for Tuesday, by the way.
No.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately not, but Toronto is moving up a little, but we got the rest of that pretty ironed out. As far as the West, we're in shambles. Golden State sucks. They're on the downturn. Clippers are figuring it out, but they're still down. And then Houston also down, but still better than expected. In Minnesota and OKC, just kind of like dominating a little bit out west. As far as wins,
that last.
Yeah, Magic on a league best 6-game winning streak, tied with the Thunder, who have also won 6 straight. Suns are turning it around. They have won 5 in a row. Clippers, Pels also turning it around a little bit, 3-2 there. 2 wins in a row for the Hornets, 2 for the Heat. As far as losing streaks, Pistons still take the cake at 9 in a row now. Sorry, Sam.
Pistons are 12 in a row.
12 in a row. Sorry. Yes. 12 in a row. And the Spurs have also lost 10 in a row. Not good for them. Bad. Nuggets are 6-4 in their last 10 on the downswing a little bit after their red hot start.
Out.
They what?
Murray's out. Murray
is out, but still. They're struggling a bit. The Warriors are 2-8 in their last 10 games. They are now 7-9 on the season after a 5-1 start. Not very good in Golden State. Maybe they do need Draymond.
Listen.
What'd you say? Oh no.
I'm not. Let me preface this by saying having Drew Holiday is worth it. But it would have been a lot of fun to be like, Warriors, Celtics going to get a top pick in the draft?
Yeah.
Like, we could have had that the whole season. Great for content. We could have cared about the draft. Good. Like, we could have been like, what if the Celtics trade back a year and get Cooper Flag? We haven't. You know how long it's been since we talked about Cooper Flag? We need to start talking about Cooper Flag again because the Celtics embarrassed the fuck out of themselves. They don't deserve this. Probably. Maybe it's like maybe the Celtics should tank.
No. But what if? Yeah, Warriors on the downswing. Wizards have lost 7 in a row. They're still awful, but like, duh. Like as Patrick Beverly pointed out last week, obviously the Wizards are bad. Anything else around the league? Anything of note? Let me check in with players in the last 3 games just to see if anybody's been red hot. That's of note. That's worth talking about. LaMelo, including that Celtics win, he is averaging 35, 7, and 10 over his last 3. He's been red hot. Halliburton continues to be awesome because he's awesome. Anybody else? Darius Garland's been playing well lately. I'm looking. Victor Wembanyama is still averaging 4 blocks across his last 3 games. That's nuts. Davis is averaging 2.9 blocks a game this year. Wemby's at 2.6 steals. Shea leads the league. Let's do a league leader check. Who leads the league in points, Sam? Keep it quick. We'll rock through.
Luka.
It is Joel Embiid at 31.9. Luka's in third though, so that is close. I want to do field goal percentage, but I can't do it without all the randomness. So I'm going to go to Basketball Reference instead because they filter out all the non-important stuff. Who leads the league in field goal percentage among qualified players? Clue, we have made fun of this man a lot on the show in recent weeks.
In recent weeks?
Yeah. Who leads the league in field goal percentage?
It's not Zach LaVine, is it?
No, look up north, Sam.
Oh, Pirtle?
Jakob Pirtle does lead the league.
I was so afraid. I was like, wait a minute. It can't be Julius Randle because we were making fun of him because that man couldn't buy a basket.
No, Pirtle shooting 70% from the field this year, which is nuts. Who leads the league in 3-point percentage among qualified players?
Oh, it's is it Isaiah Joe?
He is second at 51.8, but Kevin Durant is shooting 52.2% from 3 this year.
That's right. Chet said like that quote of nonsense.
Nuts. Who leads the league in 2-point percentage? Spoiler, it's not Jakob Pirtle. So Porzingis is 2 at 71% on 2. Number 1 is Obi Toppin, who's shooting 77% on 2s, but we know ball because Kristaps is second in the league in 2-point percentage at 71%. So
we did a whole video on him being
we're beast. We're sick. All right. Who has attempted the most free throws this season? It's Embiid. This is a super fun question. Booker is shooting 94.6% from the line. He is leading. Onyeka Okongwu also, though, is third in the league in free throw percentage. It's 93.5. That's nuts. That's just kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Okay, total. I want to do per game. Who's leading the league in rebounds per game, Sam?
Per game?
Per game. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's Embiid.
It's not. It is not. It is. You're close, though. A similar caliber player.
Is it Jokic?
Jokic at 13.1 a game. Assists, who leads the leagues in assists at 12.3 a night.
Halliburton? Or is it Trae Young?
1 and 2 right there. Halliburton 12.3. Trae Young 10.7. Only 2 in double digits. Who leads the league in steals? I think I told you already, but you can guess if you'd like.
Well, I don't remember.
Shea leads the league in steals at 2.4. He's also averaging 0.9 blocks a game, which is nuts. Marcus Smart in 4th at 4. Jalen Suggs at 5 with also 2. And then Anthony Davis and Brook Lopez are tied at 1 with 2.9. That said, I do want to look at this real quick. We don't look at it, but like Herb Jones is averaging 2.1 steals and 1.6 blocks a game. That's fucking crazy.
You're doing the stocks.
The stocks, man. He's a beast. Shout out him. But yeah, that's it. And Dylan Brooks leads the league in fouls per game at 3.9. Anyways, that can be far around the league.
He's playing on.
Next thing we have is some more Zach LaVine update. And the update is the Miami Heat don't want him.
It says a lot. Miami Notorious for wanting literally everybody, and they don't want this man. What does that say?
Yeah.
It says
Bad.
bum. That's what it says, is bum.
Mhm.
Terrible.
This is from Barry Jackson, I believe. Is he Miami Herald or is he?
Yeah, Miami Herald.
Yeah, Barry Jackson says, the Heat have, quote, not been pursuing a trade for the two-time All-Star since it was reported that the Bulls would be open to moving him. If the Heat aren't interested, I have some bad news.
Yeah.
I have some bad news, buddy.
Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy.
Get ready to learn Chicago deep dish, pal, because you ain't going anywhere.
I would actually respect LaVine if he got fat. Like, he just ate a bunch of pizza and he committed. He did the Zion where it was like, well, I'm just not going to play. Because, half LaVine's, draw is that he's really athletic. And if he got fat, the Bulls would just be stuck paying him.
Yeah, that's a mess. If the Heat don't want him, that tells you something. The next NBA
Big
thing we have
return.
is, something funny that we saw. The header of Hoops Hype's website right now is, let me show it for the YouTube listeners. It is basically TJ Warren is back.
He's back.
TJ Warren, eyes NBA return. I'm 100% healthy now.
TJ Warren, who was the Celtics
target
in
potentially
the offseason. Yeah, we did a video on TJ Warren and everything. Looks like the Celtics fucked that one up, huh?
Basically, in an interview with Hoops Hype, he said that he is 100% healthy. He's back. He said it was. He said, I feel like I was reaching a crazy pinnacle right around the bubble. It was a great situation. Unfortunately, I had the injuries and sent me back a bit, etc. Which it does kind of suck that he was hurt. Like, you never want to see injuries. It was just funny to see the headline of a page. TJ Warren, dramatic, headshot. I'm back.
Yeah.
I mean, good for you for being healthy, but it's just a funny thing. Funny visual.
Tons of
I should say.
respect.
Yeah. Next thing we have is Miami Heat fans are convinced that the Cavaliers have a hole in their floor. Now,
all right, we'll investigate.
Drew Smith is out for the
Big
season
loss.
After a sprained ACL, and the Heat fans are convinced that it's the Cavs' fault for covering up a hole in their floor with a piece of paper. This is a genuine thing going on Heat Twitter. Now, Sam, do you want me to tell you what actually happened?
Yeah. Well, I want to know, is there like an image that they have that's
there's a video.
Okay.
There's a video. What happened, Sam, is he fell into the sidelines and he tripped off the side of the court. And they think there's a hole because they don't understand that the court has a side to it. So, here's the video of Drew Smith getting hurt.
Oh, so they think that white piece of paper between that guy's feet is a hole in the floor?
Yes, because look what happens.
Oh.
His foot slides off the side.
Yeah.
Heat fans legitimately think that the Cavaliers covered up a hole in the floor with a piece of paper.
Okay, so I'll say this.
Genuine thing.
The Cavaliers did not cover up a hole with a piece of paper. However, I don't think that the Cavs should have an elevated floor like this because it is indeed dangerous because these guys go flying all over the place. Now, I have not been down on the garden floor in a little while, like around that area, but I think it's like it's not really elevated. It's just like it's ever so slightly like ramped.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that.
There's no immediate drop off. It's progressively, inclined.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. But yeah, Heat fans, this is a genuine thing all over Heat Twitter, that the Cavs covered up a hole in the floor with a piece of paper, which is just like, guys, come on, can you use some part of that brain?
I was hoping it would be just at the elbow, there was just a hole in the floor, and they thought there was.
No, it is, special.
I respect it though. I don't know. I would love Celtics fans made up conspiracies about stuff.
Heat fans, though,
can't wait to hear what the Thunder fans come up with.
This is Max Strus on the 3-point line all over again. Last thing we're talking about today, Kevin Garnett again. He's back.
KG. Can't get enough KG. You want me to do this
about
one?
Jordan Poole? You put it on here. I'll let you do the dramatic reading.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure Jack does not have to dodge any bombs here. So KG certified. He's sitting with Paul Pierce, two of the great Celtics. Both have their numbers retired. They were talking hoops, as they do on the show. Now, KG is talking about Jordan Poole. He says on Jordan Poole, they got your ass out of there, Golden State, because he isn't falling in line. Guys like this don't belong in our league. He does not belong in the league, KG said. He's the head of a team, P, talking to Pierce. Nah, I don't want my son looking at no guy like that, looking up to anybody like him. You see how he's talking to teammates? Shut up, my guy. This is my team. I've got it, buddy. Joining the joint, throwing the towel, snorting. You can say whatever you want about me, but I ain't never disrespected the game, and I ain't never disrespected the position of being a leader. And KG has a great point. Of course, I think we pulled up the video a couple pods ago of Jordan Poole just waving off the whole team in the timeout, him not paying attention to the coach. I would hate being teammates with this guy. Jordan Poole is the guy that you play pickup with, and he just throws up shots and doesn't look to move the ball. And you're like, wow, we could probably play so much better if the ball just popped around and you could still get shots. You would just get better shots and not have to work hard. Now, the Wizards fans fucking hate this guy. They hate him. And I wouldn't blame him. If Jordan Poole was on my team, I'd be very upset. I still can't believe my team let Jordan Poole get a ring.
Shooting 39.5% from the field and 29.3% from deep. And
good numbers.
16 shots a game and 7 threes a game.
And the sad thing is we all kind of had good expectations for Jordan Poole going into the season. Like, he was a high pick in fantasy basketball. It was like, this guy's going to put up numbers at the very least. He's going to be able to help this team not compete, but he's going to like get his development minutes at the helm and be able to get used to being the focal point of an opposing defense. Now, instead, you're watching a lot of nonsense. You're watching a lot of plays like this one. Now we'll pull it up. We'll go full screen. Now here you can see. Now, actually, I'm going to put it back down because this is a post to the Washington Wizards subreddit. Yesterday, of course, being Thanksgiving as we're recording this, and user JWin2321 posts this video and says, thankful. So on Thanksgiving, you say what you're thankful for. And he picked this highlight of Jordan Poole to say, hey, thanks for working really hard and helping the Wizards be a good team.
Yeah, it's a cool spin move.
And
pull up 3.
Doesn't even hit the rim. Slams off the backboard as hard as you could. That ball looked like somebody like hitting the pavement. That was the impact it had off the glass.
Yeah.
And would you like to see Jordan Poole's reaction?
Yeah. To the play? Care. What does he do?
Doesn't care.
He just doesn't give a shit.
Does he have a little like
He does. He's like, damn.
Thought I had that one.
I was expecting where I thought that was going. I thought it was gonna be a make, and then the whole comment section saying, "Fuck this guy, he's not good actually." But he's just.
Let's go to the replies. All right, I'll just read them. I won't pull it back up.
Please.
Let's see. That guy's post had a caption to it. It said, "Thankful," and then it says, "For being amongst a community with the strongest fans, sticking through with a team that hasn't made a conference finals in 44 years. Our time will come soon." Then it has the video of Poole. Somebody goes, slow-mo tank commanding is a thing of beauty. The move to get open was so clean. Then watching the ball veer further and further left into such a violent brick. The way Jordan claps his hands with the we'll get him next time mentality. His confidence never wavering. This is truly art. Let's see. Not a fan of Poole, but I think it's fucked up everyone piling on him. I'm saving my hate for the people who traded for him.
Oh my god, dude!
Prayers, Wizards.
I was gonna say poor Jordan Poole, poor Wizards fans, man.
No,
that's
not poor Jordan Poole. He's
poor Wizards fans. Poor Wizards fans. I feel bad.
His attitude
you gotta feel
sucks.
bad.
And KG is right, by the way. You're not just getting punched in the face. Like I've done the joke about like the punch in the face power rankings before, but like there is no like. Have you seen any change of character in Washington that's like, wow, Draymond might have messed up. You know, this is a really good guy. I think every Wizards fan is secretly wishing like they could give Draymond a high five.
Yeah. I don't really have a witty comeback for that. It's just, it's just kind of tough. Sorry, Washington. You gotta feel bad. I guess that's the perfect way for us to roll into the rat list here, though, right? We get to
the rat list.
Right after Jordan Poole, we'll talk about the rat list. Would you like to kick it off, or do you want me to?
You go ahead.
I'll keep it brief. Someone let off a fucking firework on Thanksgiving. For what? Tell me, Sam, what are you letting off a firework for on Thanksgiving?
Well,
Like,
you have
why?
to celebrate that, you're really full.
Fuck fireworks, man. Out on fireworks. Fireworks suck. I understand at least a little on the 4th of July because it's like a thing.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving? Fuck off. Go home or stay home or go to a home. I don't care. Just
Go to a home. All right, I'm
out.
with that. I like
Out on
that. Good line.
fireworks.
All right, so rat list is me. Rat list is me.
Oh no. What now?
So today's Black Friday.
Sure.
And I was at the gym today, and I'm scrolling through my phone as I do between exercises to let my muscles cool off. My muscles, by the way, which have been very tired since coming back from the trip because I didn't have a gym there. So I feel like a fucking corpse. But anyways, I'm on my phone. I'm on Twitter, and I see this ad from our good friend Pete Rogers. Pete Rogers, Black Friday sale on all the jersey designs. I don't know if it's still going to be up by the time you're listening to this, but Pete Rogers giving, I think, 30% off all the designs on the site.
Wow.
So what did I do? I went on there and I bought the Porzingis one. The one of him is the unicorn. I tweeted the picture saying would when Pete did the design. I had no choice but to buy this jersey. I'm going to hang it right over my shoulder here. So I guess the second part doesn't necessarily matter.
Sure.
But as a brain dead fool, I ordered an extra small jersey. I forgot to change it to a medium. What happened was I was about to select my size, and then I was like, oh, man, what size did I get before? Because I really don't know what size I am for a lot of things. It ranges between a medium and a large. And so I went back on my email to check the last time I ordered from Pete Rogers, and it turns out they're both mediums. So I got the answer to my question, and then I immediately went back to the page, and I saw pay with Apple Pay, and I was like, oh, shit, I don't have to put my information, and I just bought the jersey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it turns out I bought an extra small. Now,
Can you order another or is it sold out now?
I did contact Pete. It sounds like it's going to get resolved, but I haven't gotten an email back. I DM'd him, and he said he would help me. So,
tough.
It would be kind of funny if I did have like a toddler-sized jersey on the hanger behind me, though.
That would be fire. Ratless my lighting right now. If you're watching on YouTube, I look like a ghost, but I just want to lean back and talk. Like I look like
lean back.
Can't see.
Lean back. Lean
what
back.
I will, Ratless, though, is drivers on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Dude, I don't understand why traffic exists. Just go.
Just drive.
Just drive faster.
Why does traffic exist? Just keep going.
Just go faster. Like the traffic exists because we have fucking a million idiots going 55 and a 65. And then what makes it worse is the people who want to go fast but get mad versus the people who want to go fast and try to do something about it. I had some dude cut me off in the middle lane to go over to the left lane just for me to pass him. I gave him a fucking thumbs up on the way by. Good for you, you fucking moron. I'm not going anywhere, so you're not going to fucking go anywhere either.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? It frustrates me so much. People can't fucking drive. And Thanksgiving made it worse because then you also had some idiots who were like clearly drunk. Like I can see you swerving and like figuring out, which is like scary as an other driver on the road that you're a moron. Oh my God, it was pissing me off on the way home. I had to drive through Boston to get home. Morons in the city, morons in the tunnel, morons on my way back when I get to my town. Just fucking go like the speed limit. And if you're not going to go the speed limit, fuck off, go home. Like, it was pissing me off, man. It's got me so mad yesterday.
So I just thought of this one. And I can't say that I saw any of it, and here's why. So I don't use Instagram anymore. And Jack, you haven't posted on Instagram in a very long time, from what I understand. But I haven't posted. I think my Instagram actually got hacked, so I can't even get in if I want to. But I would imagine yesterday on Thanksgiving, and these people are rat list, that there are a lot of posts about, I'm so thankful for X, like whatever.
A lot of stories, yeah.
I'm thankful for you. And it would be like their parents and like they can't see it. So they're just like posting about like, I'm thankful for you guys, but no, like instead of just like talking to them and being like, hey, I appreciate you, they're trying to get likes on social media for it.
Yeah.
I thought about that yesterday. Well, I did a post yesterday and I was like, I'm thankful for Jack. And Jack didn't even appreciate it.
You did a post?
Yeah, here, I'll pull it up. I did a post yesterday and Hold on, where is it?
Did I like it? What did I
don't
not see
remember
it?
if you liked it. The fuck is
I
it?
feel like I would have seen it. I was not home yesterday, so there's a chance I
have
didn't see it.
ready.
This
Oh, here
guy.
it is. I got it. So
We did a whole
yesterday-
thing on the show. We did the whole thing on the pod saying we're thankful.
Yeah. But anyways, yesterday, I think Jack and I actually wrapped whatever we the Porzingis thing today. And I was on Twitter and I was like, oh, I forgot to say I'm thankful for Jack, so people will like my my tweet. And then I posted this, and Jack didn't even like it.
I responded. Look at my response. Don't
I love your
silence me.
response. I'll kill you.
Don't paint yourself in this picture. Audio listeners are gonna think he fucking like made this whole post. He posted a picture of fucking Genki. Don't let him fucking fool you. The worst part is the picture of Genki that you retweeted doesn't even look like me. Like it's
if
not
you
even
had a
the one
bucket
that
hat,
looks
that
like
would
me.
look like you.
Oh my god, I have a bucket hat. Should I put it on and
Yeah,
see if
put
I
on
look
the
like
bucket
Genki?
hat. We'll
Hold
go to
up.
the review. Hold on. Jack's going to get his bucket hat. I am pulling up the share screen once again.
It has
And
bananas
actually,
on
I
it.
think we need to take the rat down.
I can pull it inside out so it doesn't.
All right, I've got it up.
The bucket hat's too small, but
It's too small.
this doesn't look like me. It doesn't look like me.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you didn't know, we are the dumbest of the dumb.
Can I put the headphones on over the bucket hat? This isn't very effective, but fuck it. We'll rock.
So, as we're recording this, I don't know the result of the Liverpool game tomorrow, but I do have my Liverpool hat on. They're playing Manchester City at Ratless 7:30 a.m.
I don't think I'm actually going to that game anymore, but
the game
They're
is
gonna
far
watch it,
too
but-
early.
that's tough. Yeah.
And
That's
I
tough.
want to watch it, but like also I would like to go for a run. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know.
When
what
does
I'm gonna
Brentford
do.
play? I haven't kept up with Brentford at all this season. I'm a fucking loser. Oh, they suck right now. Shit.
That's not good.
Well, actually, they've won 3 of the last 5. They're fine. They're 4-4-4.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
There you go. I don't think shout out to Thanos. I don't think I have any more ratless today. Do you have anything else?
Not for the show.
Good to know. I appreciate you holding back because if that reaction tells me anything, it's something I probably would have had to edit out.
Yeah, you would. When we started this, you were like, "Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?" And I was like, "Well, do you want to edit or not?"
Thank you.
And I was like, "I'm not even going to say that. I don't want him to have to edit anything."
Oh, all ratless. So I went to get a haircut the other day, and my hair has always been very like coarse, like it's just not soft. It's like rough or whatever. They gave me leave-in conditioner to use because they're like, oh, this is what I'd use. It's nice, whatever. They used it there, and I left, and my hair was super soft. The 2 times I've used it since, it just hasn't worked the same way. So I don't know if I'm brain dead and doing something wrong. Well, yeah, of course I leave it in my hair. It's leave-in conditioner. Am I stupid?
Oh, I thought leave-in was like the brand. When I use conditioner, I shampoo my hair, I rinse it out, and then I put conditioner in my hair for the duration of my shower. And then
That's what I do. That's what I do. This is after you shower, you put the conditioner into damp hair and leave it there. It's like post shower.
You don't need your hair to be soft.
Well, they gave it to me. They gave it to me and it worked, and I was like, cool, because like it worked really well. It was like super soft there, but it hasn't worked since. It's a rat list. Maybe me for being a moron, but I don't know. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate it very much. Make sure to subscribe to How About Them Celtics. Comment what's popping on this show.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna do a live review right now to see if I'm mad at you guys still. Let me check Apple Podcasts. Let's see if any of you fucks have left stuff.
I think Philip said he got his to go through.
Philip, you're a fucking beast. If this went through, I'm gonna be so happy. Yes, from what I assume to be Philip, another 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Fuck yeah! It doesn't say Philip, but it says from the chronicler.
Yeah,
it's just saying
he commented on the YouTube video saying that was him.
Love you, Philip. Happy birthday still. It's not.
Happy,
it's always gonna be Philip.
Happy belated anniversary.
So, fuck. That's the overlay.
Wait.
Happy birthday, Philip.
It's Philip's birthday every single day.
It's always Philip's birthday. God damn it. It's always the fucking wrong thing. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Philip, for leaving a review on Apple. If you'd like your own happy birthday post, leave a review and I'll make you a happy birthday screen. It's not your birthday. Leave us a review on Apple. Leave us 5 stars on Spotify. Those are my requests pretty please. I'm not fucking asking anymore.
No longer asking.
No, but subscribe to How About Them Celtics. We appreciate it. And I'll let Sam take it out.
Hey, thank you very much for listening or watching. If you're watching, you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily uploads. Jack will be live later today before the Hawks game. I cannot be here for that one, but typically the two of us are here before every single game a half hour before. You can also find us on Apple and Spotify. Like Jack said, leave a nice review, say something nice, and we'll appreciate it very much. You can follow us there for all audio uploads. The full-length pods are there, as well as any game recaps. So you're getting 2 videos this weekend, or two audio clips on there this weekend. Socials at How About Them C's, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook is just the name of the podcast. All pregame streams will be there, as well as YouTube. You can follow Jack on Twitter at JacksMonNBA. You can follow me at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us.
Tic-tac-toe.